Moscow Rus officials said on Friday. Moscow said that they were looking for a prohibition for international LGBT public movement by putting pressure on the liberal-prone groups that have been concentrated since deployment of troops to Ukraine. 49 Rainbow European organization from European country rank third in Russia in terms of the tolerance of LGBTQ people. The Russian Ministry of Justice said that the Supreme Court has made an administrative legal claim to recognize the international LGBT public movement as pro-extremes and to prohibit its activities in Russia. The ministry did not specify whether a particular group or organization wanted to be closed or whether the appointment would be applied to the LGBTQ community more broadly and its individuals. The proposed prohibition is the last of a long-standing pressure against LGBTQ people in Russia, rising since Russia launched its attack in Ukraine last February. Russia used the extremist label against the fields of rights organizations and opposition groups, and opened its members for criminal prosecution. The Ministry of Justice accused the LGBT movement operating in the Russian Federation region various signs and manifestations of extremes, including encouraging social and religious hatred. He did not specify exactly what this movement meant, but on November 30, a court, he said, the president of Küre Human Rights Group, which defends the Russian LGBTQ community, criticized announcement. Russian officials once again forget that the LGBT community is human. Sphere President Dileya Gafurova, who left Russia, is once again, they don't just want to delete us from the public sphere, they want to ban us as a social group. Gafurova added, continue our fight. This is a typical move most vulnerable for non-democratic regimes. For non-democratic regimes, said, we will continue our fight. Gafurova added, since the beginning of the Ukrainian attack depicted as an existential struggle against Western liberal values, Russia has accelerated its campaign against LGBTQ groups. In July, MPs banned administrative procedures that allowed medical intervention and change people to change their gender. MP Pyotr Tolstoy then said bill was about building an obstacle to the penetration of Western anti-family ideology. The activist said that transsexual people in Russia were afraid of safety and prosperity. Last November, Russian deputies also approved bill that banned all kinds LGBTQ propaganda, a movement with wide range of consequences: book publishing and film distribution. Russia has been an uninhabitable environment for everyone who has been different from the harsh interpretation of traditional values supported by the Kremlin and Orthodox Church for years. In 2013, the country underwent a bad famrious ban, called gay propaganda. Initially, it has been expanded since then. While applying to the existing content only for children, gay marriage was effectively illegal by a constitutional am.